Good afternoon, traders, and welcome back to the Hot Stocks Outlook for June 22nd, 2018. Hope you're all having a great week in the financial markets. And as always, we have a lot to cover. We're going to take a look at TJX Companies, so TJ Maxx stock there. We've got Accelerate Diagnostics, NFLX, PACB, Pacific Biosciences, and also West Pharmaceutical Services. So starting here with TJX, what we have are daily bars and candles coming all the way back here. So these bars that you see here are all daily bars. They represent a full day of price action. And after each trading day, we get a new bar and a new forecast generated via these predictive indicators. Now, if you look against that price data, you're going to see that there is a black line against the chart and also a blue line. Now, the black line that you see against the chart, and you can see that we're really cued in on this candle right here where we see that crossover come through. We get that actual moving average. That black line is a regular simple moving average and really acts as a baseline of where prices have been over a given period of time. And what we're able to compare that value to is a predicted moving average generated via the artificial intelligence. There's some neural networks going on and looking at how other markets are affecting, in this case, this retail corporation of TJX Companies. Now, as long as that predicted moving average has moved above the actual moving average, it's predicting the market is going to start moving higher, meaning average prices should start to move up. Now, in addition to that predicted moving average to give us the overall trend direction of the market, we have this other indicator at the bottom, which you can see is either a green configuration or a red configuration. And we also have a predicted candle. So before every trading day occurs, you have a predicted low and a predicted high for the next trading day. So you can go ahead and really stage your trading decisions with the use of these indicators and these forecasts. Now, as long as that blue line remains above the black line, the market is still predicted to move higher, and you'd want to essentially hold on to a long position in the market. But if you're a shorter term trader, you may want to look towards things like the predicted high and low levels to help really judge where you want to take your positions on the market on a shorter term or intraday basis. So you see how this works moving forward is you're not going to get to that level every single day, but these work as an excellent guide to get you really phenomenal entries in a overall uptrend and really go ahead and really minimize the risk as far as getting into a position, setting your profit targets, but holding on to your positions as long as, of course, that trend remains to the upside. So we see about 5 or 6 really great entries in this TJX stock here, but overall, just an excellent move in the market, over a 14% move just over the past 27 trading days. So how this works, and you'll see this on our preceding charts here, is when this neural index goes down to a 0 or a red configuration there, this is a 48-hour indicator. So it's only looking ahead a couple of candles, so 2 trading days ahead, so that you know that, hey, there may be some lower lows. We may get a dip in the market. But of course, when you anticipate that, you can go ahead and use those predicted ranges to take a position and know you should be buying on those dips and looking to take a position on the market. And you see how this works. You get a little bit of weakness in the market, but the trend is up and then a gap up and the trend really takes off. So moving forward here, we can look at Accelerate Diagnostics. Here again, the exact same approach. Blue line crosses above the black line saying, okay, well, now's the time to go ahead and start looking to get long the market. But of course, we want to use that predicted range. Really no weakness at all forecasted over those 48-hour periods. So of course, you would want to be a buyer and ideally try to get in at those predicted lows, the best price possible on a shorter term intraday basis. See a great entry right at the beginning of this move. And as the trend really starts to take off, some really great areas to add to your position. So if you're trying to buy at this level, targeting the predicted high, it may take a couple days to get there, but you see how this works out. The market eventually moves forward, starts hitting these levels here, and at really great intraday level to be stepping aside from the market, taking some short-term profits as well. And, with the bulk of your position, ideally staying on if you're a longer-term trader. So as long as this blue line remains above the black line, that prediction is still saying the trend remains higher, but you're going to get these tools really helping you navigate these situations so that you can hold on and not be getting out of a position too soon. So we see here over 15% move. That's just in the past 10 trading days here. So really great opportunity to get into that market, but also some really great additional areas where you can take a position and catch some additional moves higher as that trend continues. Now moving on to Netflix stock. So in the really last month, about a month ago here, crossover comes to the upside. Neural Index strongly there to one, saying, okay, well, now is the time where you want to be looking to get long Netflix. So understand that, look, when this Neural Index, we get one day here, we don't get much of a dip. Here we get a little bit of sideways action here. But the trend here, you see that predicted moving average is still well above the actual moving average. You don't even really get close at all as far as this blue line moving below the black line. So of course you want to go ahead and with the help of those predicted ranges, look to take a position on Netflix. So we get an entry here, here, just multiple entries in this overall uptrend where you can take a position, add to that position with profits, and really make a nice return over the past month here trading Netflix shares. So we see this market at a nice gap up yesterday, but really wanting to get in when those crossovers first come through. You see, this has been a 25, almost 26% move higher just in really the past calendar month here. So a month worth of time, market up over 25% in shares of Netflix. Pacific Biosciences. So, if you're looking for something a little cheaper to trade, exact same thing. Crossover to the upside. Neural Index, you see forecasting that strength all the way through this move. But of course, we want to look towards our predicted ranges so we can get that best intraday price and of course, minimize our risk and exposure we'll have to take to an individual market. But obviously here again, 4-5 positions, entries into this market, and the market's had a really nice rally over, again, the past really few weeks of trading in the market. So we go ahead, take a look at this overall move. Market's up over 52%. This is a much cheaper price stock, but if you're coming in and buying at these, really predicted lows over this trading day, you're getting an entry down at, we see a predicted low here of 249. Market closes, most recent close at 391. So just a really phenomenal move there. But of course, you want those tools to help guide you, even allowing you to add to your position strategically over that time and even make more than just your original entry at a 52% move higher. Lastly, here we'll take a look at West Pharmaceutical Services and the exact same thing, exact same approach, regardless of which markets you're trading. So that predicted moving average moves above the actual moving average. You see, you're going to get these dips in the market, so you can anticipate some weakness over shorter periods of time. But you see the blue line still very much above the black line, not suggesting at all that this market's moving in a downtrend, and you therefore want to remain a buyer in the market. And as always, use that last little step of looking at your predicted high and low ranges that really guide you before each and every trading day. So what's important to understand here is all of these levels are known before each and every trading day occurs. So what you're actually seeing with this red and black line is the prediction against what actually occurred in the market that day. So you see these predicted lows as we get this little bit of a retracement, but that's where you're coming in and saying, okay, well, we'll get some weakness. I'm prepared for that. But the trend is to the upside. As this market moves up, more entries, getting that good intraday price while this market continues its upward move there. So again, you see, really only able to trade that market to the upside as far as trend, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 entries in that uptrend over the course of the last month here in West Pharmaceuticals. And overall, regardless if you're shorter term, longer term trader, what have you, you want to be, again, being very strategic and really minimizing the risk and exposure that you take with a given opportunity here. So we take a look here, again, over 14% move just over the past month, over $12 per share in West Pharmaceutical there. So as always, guys, best of luck out there in the markets. Thanks, of course, for watching these videos. And once again, this has been our Hot Stocks Outlook for June 22nd, 2018. Thanks again, and bye for now.